Okay, let's adjust the height of this camera. I told you it was too high. Hello. We're actually ready. We're in position.
What's going on, people? Why, I tell you, listen, we just are, and it's for all you early comers, the early sitters, the early dedicated people, we just almost caught an exclusive on the Informa window. One of my son's friend was coming to visit, and he nearly dropped on the sidewalk. We are captured it. So I told the young man, I said, can you go back and do it again so I can film you? And he was actually going back to, he goes, oh, you see me. Yes, Informa window, don't miss anything. So,
oh my God.
Welcome, beautiful people. Welcome once again.
We are here doing another live.
Yes,
we were
yes.
actually on time, sitting in position.
And
we got the camera in place.
Yes.
Bluebird's here saying da-da.
And let me tell you, Lo finally got herself a new phone. The old phone I drop and broke up.
Listen. It's not that I didn't want the phone. It's just that, you have to take time. You got to compare all the different plans.
Who
wants to sit on the phone
go
forever?
out there and research every single specs
right.
there is as it relates to the phone.
That's right.
I am a man. Just going and buy the phone.
No. And that's why you get buck up.
Here I know.
Right. No, I have to research. They have to give me something, some sort of value for my business.
There you go.
See?
I'm telling
Nobius Nightshade
What's going on,
here.
Nobius?
Nobius
Welcome
said
to the program.
The street looks amazing.
May I tell
We're
you,
back.
the street.
Now, guys, I think the whole business is we weren't getting that beautiful natural light that gives me that beautiful glow. So we've changed our time. I think we're going to try to start at 3:30 as opposed to 4:30 going forward during these winter months. Because it just makes it. Look at that.
We have one like you alone have glow. So people tell them they have a glow too.
The sun's coming out.
All right. We have a glow too. Not just you alone.
Anyways, we just jumped in with our nonsense. We didn't greet our people. Wagwan, everybody. Welcome to Nino and Lo live stream. We're here every Sunday afternoon.
If time permits.
No. We
have devised a method.
Yes.
We have, indeed.
So now we're coming to you, work schedule or not, we're coming.
As them say, hell or high water.
As you say, hell or high water.
What you say?
We just say we're coming. We've made a commitment.
You see the Canadian thing in her? And the Jamaican in me say, hell or high water.
Okay.
We are come on.
All right. Who do we got? Who do we got,
we
guys?
have people out there that can relate. To both sides of the coin.
We got Bluebird, we've got Nobius, we've got a few people in the bushes. I see y'all.
Yeah, we know you guys are hiding.
In the bushes there.
We know y'all hiding.
Make sure you give us a thumbs up as you enter the stream. YouTube likes that kind of thing. They push our content out based on, the viewership and all that jazz. So just give us that nice thumbs up. So YouTube knows that you are here with us and you're enjoying what you're listening to.
Absolutely. And we love to have the thumbs up so we know we're getting the constant support from you guys. We enjoy the love. But like I said all the time and most time, make sure you call your friend, your uncle, your cousin, your nephew, everybody, all your in-laws that you don't like. Call them right now and make them know. Say Nino and Lo is on the air.
We are on
live.
So we'll wait for a few more people to trickle in. A lot of our regulars might be a little late to the stream because they expect us to be here at 4:30.
At 4:30. We have changed the time, guys. And Lo has mentioned that we have slipped it back 1 hour to 3:30 because we wanted to get that natural sunlight that made
makes
a big difference.
I don't want to have to rely on the fluorescent pots because basically now in this winter season, this 4:30. At nighttime.
See that?
It's almost pitch black. It's almost pitch black out there. So we've decided to change the time, and it looks like it was a good decision. What do you think?
I love the decision. I think it was an awesome decision.
All right, so
awesome decision,
guys. Let us know you're here. Drop a comment. Tell me where you're watching us from.
Yes, but I guarantee you, we got some people from overseas. We got some people that have ventured into a room from all parts
Bluebird
of Africa.
Says the lighting looks
You like it, Bluebird? Wicked.
The lighting looks gorgeous.
Like that.
And he's not talking about you.
I watch it.
And guys, let me tell you, I'm going to give you the tea now. The tea, before we go live, the chaos that ensues in this house, guys, We're gonna have to put a secret camera somewhere just to catch it one of these days.
You would never know the chaos that goes.
And then we sit here. We say,
what? But you know what? Though all big production.
Oh, it's
all
chaos.
Big productions with a small budget, I might add, like ours.
It's not a big production, though. It should be simple. We sit here at a certain time and go on.
I mean, when I see a production, I mean just trying to get it together. Mind you, when we get here, we just talk about whatever we talk about.
Guys.
But as far as going on goes, it is a little chaotic. It is scrambling. It is Lo rushing me and, what are you doing?
You know what? I'm rushing him to make sure he's sitting here on time. And you know what he's in there doing? He's shaving. Guess where he's shaving, guys? The back of his bald head.
Guys, listen.
He's shaving the back of his bald head. Listen. I said, oh yeah, you better get into those nooks and crannies in case the subscribers catch a glimpse of the back of your bald head.
You would never understand, but I guarantee
my gosh.
There are some viewership out there that will support this. It's all about how you feel. How you feel is how you reflect yourself on camera, is how you present yourself.
Laughing at
is how you present yourself to your viewership. Right? So if my head feels nice, they don't have to be seeing it though. It's not about them. It's about me. It's about how I feel.
When time is at a premium, see, Nobia says you need a clean neck back. Do you need a clean neck back?
I do need a clean neck back. I need a clean neck back, neck top, neck front. I need to clean everything, Nobia.
When time is of the essence, I don't understand why you're in there. Shaving the back of your head that nobody's going to see.
Why does time have to be an essence?
Because we're rushing. We're rushing to get here.
And you know why we're rushing?
Why?
I'll tell you why we're rushing.
Why?
Because I'm always the one rushing because you're the one that occupies the bathroom forevermore and I have to wait on you.
Not true.
So I get whatever time.
In and out.
Yeah, right. I get whatever time is left over and I got to scramble with whatever time is left over just so I can be sitting in the chair to ensure that happy wife, happy life.
You see, Bluebird feels sorry for you. Bluebird says, well, if it makes you feel okay, then it's all right.
Thank you very much. Now you understand where I'm coming from.
If Nino's right, if it makes him feel better, it makes him feel better.
It's a personal comfort thing for me, and I do know it. It's almost like, before you come on camera, I got to make sure I have a nice shower. I got to make sure I have my deodorant. I got to make sure my head is shaved. I'm ready because I'm feeling that feel, if you know what I mean. I'm feeling that feel, and you can see within me that I'm feeling the feel.
All right, we'll give him that much. What is causing the shadow for me? The
sun is kind of.
Let me put this one down.
The sun is kind of going in and out.
It's this one that's giving me the shadow.
You think?
Yeah.
I think it's the other one.
Yeah, it was that one. Really? I know what I'm doing. Listen, guys, understand something. You see this? You see this one right here? This is the producer, the lighting director, the writer, the editor.
You know what you fail to understand?
This is the talent, okay?
You know what you fail
I'm the one that knows how the lighting should be.
But you know what you fail to understand and appreciate though?
What?
That there are two of us sitting here.
There are two. Well, you can put that one down.
What I'm going to say to you is that you're worried about the lighting on your face, Madam Producer and production.
I'm sorry. Put that one down as well.
There you go. Don't worry about yourself. No, that one's all right.
No, but it's giving you a shadow.
It wasn't. It was actually this one here because the light's right there.
All right. Well, Nobius is laughing. But Nobius, let me tell you, when we are doing our videos sometimes, this one does not like to take direction. Boy. This one does not like to take direction. Now, we were just watching our good friend Goga.
Ooh, that light is weak. That light is powerful.
I told you.
It's this one.
Okay.
That's the one that's.
We were just watching Goga and.
Can you pull that one, please?
He can't do anything by himself.
No, we need to do this in tandem. It's called partnership. Do you understand how that works? All right, there we go. Now look at that. What a difference. You see that?
Anyhow.
You see that? Does that tell? Okay. Does that solve the problem?
So we were just watching Goga, and Goga had a couple on another YouTube channel called, what was it called? Cooking with Regina.
There you go. There you go.
You got a memory like a sieve.
Well, that's because Regina didn't say much.
Anyhow, it's called Cooking with Regina, and similar setup. Husband and wife, they do cooking, and the husband does all the editing and all of that stuff. So, he was saying the same thing. It's all about the direction. And the talent sometimes don't want to take the direction.
No, you're giving the wrong impression here. You're almost acting as if I'm uncoachable. But that's not the case.
Sometimes.
I do take direction from her, The matter of fact is, it's not so much the direction coming from her; it's more the delivery. It's more the delivery where she needs to learn to censor herself when she's delivering and do it in a more professional manner, in my opinion.
Anyhow.
Anywho.
Anywho. So, what was the week like? Let's do our weekly recap. What was the week like? Now,
what was the week? That's a very interesting question you should ask.
Yeah.
What was the week like?
Well, this week was a work week. So it was, you know what it was? It was 4 days of working, home, sleep, working, home, sleep. When I'm on my grind, my work grind, there is no time for nothing because it's 12 hours at work, right? And you have to understand the drive in and the drive home takes what? At least an hour each way, if not a little more with this Toronto crazy traffic. So you barely have enough time to get 8 hours in to get up and get back to work again. So when I'm doing my work grind, I don't do much of anything else. Home, work, sleep. Home, work, sleep.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the same thing for me.
Yeah, we're both on shift.
It's been a bit of a tedious week. I had an experience early on this week, though, where, and just imagine this. You guys could probably, you could probably relate. You're rushing to get to work. You're dealing with the highway traffic. You're making good time, and you're about 5 minutes from your final destination when there's all of a sudden a traffic accident. So here goes your schedule. You think you're on time. Here's a traffic accident 5 minutes before your destination, and now you're being detoured 20 minutes.
No,
to get back around.
That is the worst. Anybody
I can see the finish line, but I can't get there.
Downtown Toronto, you take your life into your hands. Between the pedestrians, the delivery guys and the bikes, we talked about this a couple weeks ago, it is treacherous. And now that we're adding snow into the mix, treacherous. You have to
it's usually quite challenging, I guess, for some drivers when we get the first snowfall. We generally get a lot more accidents.
I don't understand it. We live in a
but there's a
city
transition
that gets, what,
year.
4 months of snow?
I understand that, but there's a transition here between
and it wasn't even a huge snowfall.
It wasn't. Between daylight saving time and the days getting shorter, the night, darkness coming earlier, and then you culminate that with snowfall.
Yeah.
And then let me just add a little twist to the mix. You have a lot of these, and I don't want to be picking on young drivers, but you have a lot of these younger drivers that are not as experienced in the snow, and they somehow in the back of their head, they're thinking they can drive the same way, the same level of skills, the same lack of caution when there's snow on the ground. And that doesn't quite work, because we all know if you're an experienced driver at all, you know that your winter driving's got to be different from your summer driving.
Definitely.
And if it's not, you're going to run into some
problems. That's why I'm very glad that I drive a beast of a car. So I'm up high because I don't like to be, down low at the roadway, when you're passing these big trucks and you're eye level with all these big giant mag wheels.
I like
to be sitting up high. So I'm up there and I drive very cautiously, but the point I'm trying to make is that it takes me extra long to get to work these days. So I mean, I'm giving so much of my time in a 24-hour period when I'm on shift, because that's just the way it is. And then you get 5 days off, which is good, but the first 2 days.
You like the 5 days off.
I like the 5 days off, but the first 2 days really is recovery.
Just recovery.
Yeah.
So what have you heard this week of anything about the recovery mission in Jamaica after a hurricane?
Well, funny you should say.
Funny you should ask, yeah.
I was reading an article that I believe it is China. Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody in the chat. I believe it's China. It's not Japan. It was China that sent out their the big hospital ships.
Yes.
So that has pulled up, I believe it's in Falmouth. It's a huge floating vessel that can, take care of the sick. I believe they even have operating theaters on there. And I don't remember how long they said that it was going to be docked there, but that is something that's making a huge difference in that region
as far as the
was
medical
decimated because, the hospitals are so destroyed. So this is a way for them to tend to the sick, all those people that, are infirmed, all the people that were in the hospital to begin with, that has the hospitals that lost their roofs. So I'm not sure how long it's going to be there, but kudos to China for
China.
lending a helping
Absolutely.
hand that way.
It's again, there's multilateral countries and nations that have come together to help in this relief effort. And to the best of my knowledge, I understand that the vast majority of the island, they're up to probably about 90 to 95%, have access to electricity as well as running water. So that's a good thing. It's a good sign in terms of recovery. I've even heard that there are a lot more hotels on the North Coast that are currently opening or are open currently, accepting a lot of tourists.
Yeah, yeah. I've been seeing some people say that Montego Bay is kind of getting back to normal. There tourists are visiting, and
And that's a good sign. It's a good sign as far as recovery goes, because a lot of these people that work in these hotels, I'm sure a lot of their homes were destroyed. And again, for you to repair your homes, you're going to need money. In order to get money, you need your job.
Yeah, I think the initial aid went out. A lot of people got the assistance, that initial assistance. Now it's all about the ongoing, because people need food, ongoing
recovery.
And if you're needing some information from those of us who are abroad about how to get donations in, like, we're still not sending physical barrels and all that stuff because it's still really difficult. We're just partnering with other people that are already there with boots on the ground. We did a live 2 weeks ago, and in the description of that live is a lot of information about how you can get things to Jamaica because Air Canada is not sending you can't ship any cargo at the moment. That's because their facility in Jamaica is totally destroyed, so they don't have a way of housing, the cargo once it gets there.
And not only that too, but the shipping portion of things by sea, I hear all the war for they're pretty much backlogged by 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So people that send relief effort in there and items for their family, they're not getting to their family for 2 to 3 weeks. So if you're in a situation where you're planning to fly to Jamaica to clear these items.
It's almost easier for you to bring them.
Yeah, you're going to fly to Jamaica to get these items released through customs from the dock. You have to build into your vacation plans an additional couple of weeks, because you're not going to just get there and the items are going to be at your doorstep. Whether it's door-to-door service or you have to pick it up, it's still going to take you upwards of 2 weeks to get these items because they're so backlogged. Just a whole lot of logistical issues they have there right now.
And there's a lot of mix-up happening, guys.
Well, the mix-up never stops.
Pure mix-up.
Blem, not you.
People
Pure
complaining that their stuff is not getting where it's supposed to get, and people at customs are taking their stuff up. Pure mix-up, Agwan. And then there's also the people that, the champions in my book that are still out there.
Oh, yeah.
They don't have to be out there, but they're on the front lines getting things to the people. The Cola Smith, the such and such homesteads, the Andre Smith.
And we want to tell you guys that all the Cola Smith and the Andre, what's Andre?
Andre
Stevens.
Such and such homestead.
Yeah. We want to let you guys know that we truly appreciate the job you have done, the effort that you've put in. And we ask each and every one to continue to contribute to this effort.
Whatever you can.
We still have a long way to go to recovery, but I think if we get, the more people we get on board, the more efforts that are put in, the quicker the recovery period will be. Okay, so we appreciate that.
Nobius is saying, I can imagine things missing and people aren't getting their loved ones the stuff. It's true. People are complaining, but that's always been a complaint with customs in Jamaica, right? Some funny business going on, and all the big headlines about Buju Banton and Daryl Vaz.
I think that's what sparked
that. Kind of called it out, and it brought that conversation to the forefront, where a lot of his stuff went missing, and on the other side, the government minister was, trying to defend and blah, blah, blah. We all know that story. The bottom line is people are sending stuff and it's not getting to the people that it needs to be. And so something along the way is breaking down.
There's definitely a disconnect somewhere along the way. Next year, guys, very big year in North America in that we have the World Cup. The World Cup is going to be North America. Now, hey. This is the world's most popular game.
Who do we got? Ryan
This is the world's most popular game, and we have the Soccer World Cup. And interestingly enough, I I became a volunteer for
Wait
the
a minute.
FIFA
Speaking
World
of
Cup.
soccer in the World Cup, what happened to Jamaica the other day? Did they get eliminated? Or they have to go round the
I
block and
don't
through the woods
know.
in order to
I think they're
qualify?
pretty much eliminated. I think they're pretty much eliminated.
Reggae Boys
But
disappointed.
as you just paused me with the Reggae Boys, before I get back into the World Cup, I'm going to hit you with a little bit of a Reggae Girls episode.
Okay.
I was watching something this morning just to learn that now, in order for you to qualify for the World Cup, you have to go through your different regions. Now, CONCACAF is the region that takes care of South America. They call it the Americas, U.S., Canada, and so on and so forth. So next year is going to be the Women's World Cup, which I much more enjoy than the men's, to be honest with you. So CONCACAF qualifier, CONCACAF.
What is CONCACAF?
It's some kind of, I don't know, Caribbean, I don't know what it is.
Oh, it stands for something to do with soccer.
To do with soccer. But in any event, the reason I'm bringing this up is I actually saw the result of a soccer match that took place, might have been yesterday or the day before, where the Reggae Girls from Jamaica was playing the team from Dominica.
Ooh.
And that was astounding because the final score, guys, was 18-0.
It was a massacre.
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe when I saw the score. I thought, was this a rugby score or a football score? It can't be a soccer score. There's no way. Sure enough, it was a soccer score. They scored 10 goals by halftime. It was 10-0.
Well, that's not fun to watch.
It is not fun to watch. Not only is it not fun to watch, it's demoralizing for the players.
Yes.
It's absolutely demoralizing.
Because clearly they're on a world stage, so there must be some talent on that team.
There's got to be some.
They just were not matched.
Either they were given a shoe-in. But I would strongly advise Dominica Sports Authority, you got to put better talent on the field. If you can't, and you're gonna allow your players to be humiliated in that fashion, you might as well just bow out and come back the next time around. I don't think anything like that is fun for the players or the audience or the countries. I think it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's absolutely ridiculous. When two teams are that far apart, for you to score 18 goals and the other team score none, that is so one-sided, it's almost silly.
True.
It makes no sense.
Now we have Raw in Toronto's here. Nobius Nightshade is welcoming in Raw in Toronto.
What's going on? Raw in
Nobius says so true. Nobius says so true. It's hard when the odds just don't feel right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So let me go back to the point I was trying to make earlier about the World Cup not the World Cup qualifier, but the World Cup, which is going to be taking place in North America, in Canada, the U.S., as well as Mexico next year. I applied to this, guys, about 3 years prior. I applied to be a volunteer.
Yes, it took so long.
And it took, man, they vetted me. They vetted me over and over. It was just early on this year that it was about midsummer, that I got an email from them saying, you have been selected to be a part of the volunteer team for the FIFA World Cup this year. So I am so looking forward to that. I'm so looking forward to just being a part of this historical event that's going to be coming our way. And I'm looking forward to seeing some games and meeting a few people and just to be involved and actually be more of an ambassador to Canada and to Toronto on a whole. I think that is something I'm looking forward to.
We have Algia, Africa.
What's going on, Algia?
No, sorry. I can't even say this. Algia.
Algie. Oh yeah, I know who this is. We've had Algie on our show before.
Algia. Yeah. Algia F. Canada.
We've had Algia.
Sorry, I'm butchering your name, but welcome, Wagwan.
No, it says Algia from Canada is what it says.
Oh, is that what it is?
Algia from Canada. Come on now, get it together. Okay. Get it together.
Listen, sometimes when you see these names and it's all written in one thing, it's hard to read. Now, Nobius says, so true, the world is looking at Canada these days.
Yes.
I think the world is really looking at Canada because as our neighbors to the south keep deviating from what we've known them to be, Canada is stepping up big time.
Well, and we didn't have much of a choice because if we're gonna associate with, we cannot continue to associate and to consider you a neighbor and a neighbor we can trust when you have just slammed doors.
Like, we're not going to get into that whole discussion.
No, we're not gonna. But we're gonna call it for what it is.
I'm just saying that Canada's stepping up, elbows up. We're not taking no chat. We're
And
putting our elbows up.
much as our elbows
We're
are
maintaining our Canadian sovereignty. We're not taking no checks. Raw in
absolutely.
Toronto is here. Wagwan, wagwan.
And as
And
much
I
as we're
must
keeping our
say,
elbows up, we can't seem to win a Stanley Cup in
I
Toronto.
must say though,
So
our ex-prime minister, he mix up.
which ex-prime minister?
I'm
They
talking-
look a boy.
He mix
No,
up.
that look a boy disappoint me.
As soon as he's out of office, he's in the spotlight with Katy Perry.
Can you imagine that?
So is that what was happening?
Listen,
Why his wife and
listen,
him split up?
I gotta tell you this though. I gotta tell you this.
Two mix up, Justin Trudeau.
It's a Trudeau thing because if I remember
Yes.
correctly, Margaret Trudeau was right there. His
Yes.
mama. Margaret
Yes.
Trudeau was right in there in the mix back in the Pierre days.
Yes.
So it's not the mix-up thing with the Pierre, with the Trudeau family.
Algia
It's
says,
not anything
mix
new.
up. Mr. Pierre mix up. And I think all this mix up was going on when he was in
Before?
office. That's why his wife divorced him. But they were kind of, the Secret Service was maybe holding it down.
And that's probably why he kind of lacks on the immigration principles too.
Wow.
Yeah,
Now, Bluebird says, I heard Toronto is big in the news. Yes, with Katy Perry.
Oh yeah.
Special K247 says, Wagwan,
Wagwan,
my favorite
Special
Lo. And
Big
she's
up
saying
yourself.
hi to
Big
Nino.
up yourself.
Wagwan,
Big up
Special
yourself.
Wagwan. We're just talking about events from the week. And let me tell you, it wasn't this week, but we didn't mention it last week. We went to a grandparents event at our at Zuri's school.
Her grandy's school.
Parents were not allowed, and I'm telling you, these kids,
they're amazing.
Amazing. And Zuri learned this Bible verse. I don't know if it's something that she's learning for her Christmas concert, but they did say part of it at this grandparents' day. And I've been begging this kid, for the last 3 weeks, if she can recite it for me again at home, and she refused, and she refused. Finally,
she did.
I got her to do it, and I got her on film. I posted it this morning, by the way.
So you guys got to go on the Nino and Lo network and check it out.
You guys have to go and watch that little short. It's only about 15 seconds. But this little girl at 4 years old recites the whole Bible verse, something that I've never been able to do, but she recited.
And she was quite animated in doing so too.
Animation is not the word. It's like she's up there preaching. She has the hands going,
the hand gestures,
and then the words, and she puts the pauses, and her cadence is just flowing.
And I gotta tell you,
I
gotta tell you, as a grandparent, I must have watched that for the first time I saw it. I must have watched that 15 times continuously. I just couldn't believe what I was hearing from this little 4-year-old
Such confidence,
baby. Confidence. But I also kept on thinking to myself, there are times when we've often said to Zuri, when you're doing something, whatever it is you're doing, I want you to do it with confidence.
Special K is saying that's lovely.
Let me tell you, when you guys get a chance to go
I want everybody to pause and go and watch that short and tell us what you think about it.
Tell us what you think.
And then when you question her about what she's saying, she totally understands what she's saying. She tells you that this is why we have Christmas. I wish she was here. She's at a birthday party and she can tell you herself. Now we have some new people jumping into the chat. Sorry, guys.
Wagwan, welcome to the Nino and Lo show, guys.
We have Tropical Nomad TV.
Tropical Nomad.
Big up yourself.
What, my brethren?
Listen,
all right,
I want you guys to go and connect to Tropical Nomad
TV.
He's based in Jamaica, and we all need to connect and bring him into our fold. He's a good guy.
And he's true what he according to his name, he is a tropical nomad.
Yes.
He moves around Jamaica like a ninja. And he gets things done, and he reports the news to you, and he let you know all the happenings. And go check out Tropical Nomad. He's got a wicked video. His last video posted was one about sea moss as well as coconut water. Big up yourself. That video, my friend, was what? Mud. I love it.
Now, Nobius is beating up everybody, and Tropical Nomad TV is saying greetings to all. He said, "Me just forward him in there with the Jamaican slang."
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Crazy Taco 55.
Wagwan Crazy Taco. Welcome.
He said, Nobius is saying, "Thank you for showing up," and considering that we've started early today at 3:30. Algia is saying that we're proud grandparents. We're absolutely proud grandparents.
We are so proud. We have 3 of them, and it's beautiful, beautiful.
We have Barry walking exercise for your health.
Welcome, Barry. Welcome to the channel.
He's saying blessings to the host and to the chat, and he's here and he's giving a thumbs up. Now, Uncle Barry lives in Florida, guys, and every day him and his wife Liz, I think it's in Kissimmee, Florida.
Kissimmee, Florida.
And almost every day, I think, they go for a walk in the morning and they exercise. They talk about all the good stuff to keep you fit, you know.
And I think one of the things I was asking Uncle Barry a few weeks ago was, does he ever see any iguanas on his walk? And he'd explained to me that I guess Kissimmee is north of Fort Lauderdale or West Palm, the northern area, close to Orlando. And it's too cold for the iguanas because, you know, as you know, if they're sitting in the trees and it gets cold, they can drop out of the trees. So they don't want, listen, I would probably be prone to visit Kissimmee or visit Orlando than I would the southern part of Florida. Fort Lauderdale and Miami and all that, they got a lot of iguanas running things down there.
Guys, Nino is terrified of them. Even of the little tiny salamanders in Jamaica. I don't like them,
not messing with
but
you
I'm
guys.
not terrified like how Nino's terrified.
I am terrified.
Crazy.
I don't want to. I remember being in Jamaica one time and I saw this tiny little lizard. I'm going to call it a little lizard. It was this big.
It's not even a lizard. It's a little salamander. Baby. It's the tiniest little thing.
It's so small. And let me tell you something. They thought I was ridiculous. I had to call the front desk. I said, you need to send security up here. I would not fall asleep with that thing in this room.
Oh, yeah. Listen to Bluebird. Not. Bluebird, yes. You know? They fall out of the tree when they get cold, they stiffen up and they'll drop out of the tree.
And that's the best time. And now it's open season for iguanas in Florida because they've become so...
Go ahead.
they've gotten to the point where they're out of control down there, and the government has open season on them, saying, "Kill them and eat them." So people are doing that.
Everybody's bigging up Uncle Barry and Mama Liz. Now, Special K247 says, Nino, sorry, but you sound like a bit of a Jamaican today. You see that? You sound like a tell him for me, Special K. She says it's Team Low all day today.
Special
Team
K.
Low.
Where you say a while ago,
Team Low all day today.
Where you say a while ago, Special K?
He's always telling me I'm a Jamaican.
Where you say a while ago? Jamaican. You want me to get my passport and show Jamaican?
She says, don't worry, her mom is too. Her mom is too. Now, Nobia says those little salamanders, they're small, but they're fast and kind of scary.
Yeah, but just imagine you're sleeping and one of them run over your nose or something. But
I don't know. Let me tell you, I don't like bugs, especially the ones in Jamaica that are big. The drummer cockroaches. But I haven't seen one of those in many, many years.
But the ones that fly.
But the little salamanders, Nino is terrified.
I'm terrified of all
the tiniest little
lizards.
I don't mind them.
I'm terrified of all form of lizards. I just don't like them. They look too much like baby dinosaurs.
No, the iguanas. I can understand the iguanas, guys. But the little tiny salamanders...
So let me give you a little bit of history here, guys.
Oh, here it comes.
I'm going to give you a little bit of history.
Here it comes.
When I was a young boy growing up in Jamaica...
Not the Jamaica young boy stories.
Yes. And if anybody knows...
Listen, Special K's coming with the tall tales now.
If everybody knows that about these green lizards, the green iguana lizards... So I climb up... I climb up on an ackee tree one day. If you guys know about ackee, the Jamaican national fruit. I climbed an ackee tree one day to get these ackee off the tree. But prior to doing that, I realized that there was a green lizard that seemed to have taken up residence on this tree. So as a little boy, I was probably 6 or 7 years old, I started throwing rocks at this green iguana. At one point, I connected and I hit the iguana. Now the color went from being green to black. Literally, a much darker, intensely darker color. In any event, I assume at that point, the next rock that I threw at him now hit the iguana off the tree, or the green lizard, if you want to call it. Hit him clear off the tree. I waited for
You sound Jamaican.
I waited for about 3 or 4 days. Me nothing gonna take you on. You try draw me out. So me nothing gonna take you on. We'll continue with my story. So the next one hit the lizard clear off the tree. I decided after a few days that I'm now going to climb this tree because the tree's not afraid of the lizard. I'm climbing this tree
Tropical said,
I'm
no,
going up
in
the
a
tree.
that.
I'm going up the tree, going to get the Aki. When I look up to Raten, what do I see looking down at me? The green lizard, the one that has now turned black, is looking down at me. I look up, he looked down, I went reverse, he went boom step. I went let go. I just let go of everything and dropped poof on the ground. From that day on, I've been fearful of these things. And mind you, as a little boy, I used to use the little coconut string, and I used to catch lizards as a little boy. Now I'm completely terrified.
Don't draw him out to start talking
terrified.
about young boy Jamaican days. Because if you listen to Nino, at 4 years old, him outside, him a cook pot.
Yes.
Him a swim river to catch fish and crayfish.
Yes.
He's using an empty I don't know, cheese pan or whatever it is as a pot to boil soup in the bush.
No, we used to use
I don't believe half of these stories.
We used to use paint tin, and we used to use the oil. The oil used to come in 20 liters.
I don't believe half of these stories.
If anybody here that grew up in Jamaica, please just back me up and tell this lady that what I'm saying is the truth. Please back me up.
See, Nobia says, okay, now there's the problem. Why are you troubling the lizards?
That might have been the problem, but it has traumatized me ever since.
There you go. And green...
it has traumatized me.
Tropical Nomad TV says, yes, green lizard. He's not into green lizard either.
All right.
Bluebird says that they're afraid of bees. And of course, Special K says, Nino, you sound Jamaican.
But Special K, let me ask you a question. What you have with me? Hold on. Special K, hold on. Guys, I'm just talking to Special K right now.
Special K, come to the front of the class.
Come to the front of the class. Let me ask you a question. Me owe you money?
Oh, God.
Me owe you money?
No.
Because you just a pick on me.
You always pick on me that I sound Jamaican. Finally, you get back some of your medicine.
You have your allies, eh?
I got my allies.
Your allies are coming at me.
Now, Special K says, my mom can't even see them on TV, she says.
Yeah,
if we're on the veranda in Jamaica, she runs and screams. That's Nino. That's Nino.
But my mother's like that as well. My mother just can't stand them.
Nomad said that must be a dumpy lizard.
No, for real, you know it. And Tropical Nomad, you know that's how we think. You hit the lizard and it turn black, a dumpy lizard.
and Tropical said, them things they not normal in Jamaica. Listen, everything in Jamaica that they can't explain in that moment is a dumpy. Everything is a dumpy.
And further to that, and for you
and
people
a dumpy is a ghost.
Translate, a dumpy is a ghost. Jamaica has some of the baddest duppy you ever find. Because I haven't experienced duppy anywhere else, but in Jamaica, they are literally, they will literally terrorize you. But
oh my God.
I don't know how factual that is, but so them say.
Special K says, oh gosh, poor mom, scared even to see them on the TV. Oh my God. Yes, Nobius is laughing because you say, me owe you money. Special K says, yes, but me as the British, I don't understand. She doesn't understand it, LOL. And my mom is from the country. Her mom comes from St. Mary. I don't understand it either.
You don't understand
They're just
what?
little...
The
being
lizard?
afraid of lizards. It's just a little salamander.
No.
I can understand the big iguanas.
They're not... and guys, let me tell you another story. You know, for years...
Hold on. Before you move off, Uncle Barry is saying that green lizards love star apple trees.
Oh,
was it a star apple tree that you were in?
No, it was a ackee tree. It was an ackee tree.
Speaking of ackee, this is a good segue, guys. We just posted our long form video. It's not that long. It's only about 6-7 minutes. And it is how to make ackee and sawfish.
Ackee and sawfish. You know, when you do a foreigner, you have to use a tin ackee.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
I would love if you guys would go and give that a watch for us and give us a thumbs up and, give all the feels. But okay, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to talk about the fact that my son had
the same son that's calling you Jamaican.
Listen, had an what do you call it now?
They weren't lizards. They were salamanders.
Had a salamander in his room. And they could have had anything else.
Years ago.
They could have had anything else in their room because I wasn't going to go in there. And I never went in that room till that salamander died.
No, he gave it away.
Oh, whatever he did with it. Whatever he did with it. I wouldn't go in that room because there's no way. I'm not gonna deal with that. I'm not gonna confront that. So now, I'll avoid it.
Special K says, love you, Lo. Thank you, Special. She says, you are always taking set on Lo. So now is your time today.
And this is why I just kind of put my hands up and say, you got me on this one.
Yes.
You definitely got me on this one.
And Bluebird is saying starting early at 3:30 is on Sundays. If you're just joining, he's letting us know that we started early.
We started early. Mm-hmm.
And Special says, yes, that was lovely. That was lovely. So Nobius is reminding to click the like button.
Yeah, man, you gotta like up the like, guys.
It means a lot for the stream.
And as well,
guys.
I'm seeing right now,
Let me open.
I'm seeing a lot more people in the live chat than I do see thumbs up, guys. Only half the people have given us a thumbs up.
Oh yeah, but the audience.
We're asking for you guys to just, it's simple. Just hit the thumbs up button or tap your screen twice, and that will generate a thumbs up. All because the algorithm really likes to see the thumbs up. And when it does, what it does is it fans out the live to others and give them the opportunity to be part of the Nino and Lo show as we sit here and do the delivery.
Oh!
Boy, you're on this window. You're on this window shade.
Listen.
You're on this window shade.
What a face, the window shade. Where's the other one?
I tell you.
Pass
what are you looking for?
Please. Thank you.
You on this window shade.
There.
All right, let's get back to chat.
But I appreciate the support, Special K, because I'm usually outnumbered in this house.
Yes,
because they say that I'm not Jamaican enough. And funny story is that is how this whole YouTube thing started. Because
we were dared.
We were dared because we kept saying that, we can do this YouTube thing just as well as anybody else. It was during COVID time.
It was after COVID. COVID was just coming to the end.
Yeah, but we were home. We both had long form COVID. We were sitting at this very window and we were having a conversation and he kept telling me that I'm not Jamaican enough. And we put the camera on and the rest is history.
We just kept going.
Yes. We have some new people here.
We kept going.
Passionately.
What's going on? One of them something I can't read anymore.
Intrigued arts. Passionately intrigued art. Because when you read the long word, you can.
So you have to break it up.
Right.
All right. Passionately intrigued arts.
Intrigued arts. There you go.
There we go.
Hello. She's saying hello, Nino and Lo. Welcome. Good afternoon to everyone in the chat. She says, and Nobius is greeting her.
But I'm telling you guys,
a lot of our friends are finding us back again because we did take a little bit of a break, guys. We took almost 8 weeks.
We took a little time off.
Because sometimes YouTube gets to be a lot.
It can drain you.
It's draining when life is lifing. And we take breaks unapologetically. And if you need to take breaks, take breaks. You can't let these YouTube streets mud you.
For whatever it is that you're doing, guys, you need to take a break.
Yeah.
Just take a break because your mental health and your state of mind is much more important than anything else. So
and it's fun. We like to keep it fun. Yes. And the thing is, during that time that we took a break, our numbers actually increased. Our watch time and everything increased because that was around Thanksgiving. And we have a long form video and a few short videos about how to deep fry a turkey because that's Nino's specialty. That's been a big thing. We did that video maybe about 4 years ago when we first started about how to deep fry a turkey. And every holiday where a turkey is involved,
it blows up.
Because when people search how to deep fry a turkey,
that's one of the things.
That's one of the videos that pop up.
And one of the beauty of that video, as were a lot of the cooking that we've done, is a lot of it is instructional.
Yes.
So you can actually follow along, follow the recipe to a T, and end up with an awesome end product.
Yeah.
So it makes
for all the content creators that are on the chat today, it's good to have some long form videos there that are what they call evergreen and searchable so that when people are looking up, I don't know, any topic, the hope is that your video is going to be a result of that search, right? And it'll be there forever. And it's forever. As long as you're monetized, it's always going to be making you a little bit of change. Now, Passionately is saying hello back to everybody that's greeting her. And Nobia says, Barry, I never knew green lizards love those kinds of trees.
Well, it's funny that these iguanas themselves, they just love any kind of fruits because they live primarily on fruits and vegetables. But knowing my luck, I'd be the first human being that they want to eat.
Oh gosh.
So-
Now special case, this one's just for you. She says, she's talking to me and she says, "You are more Jamaican than Nino, Mama Lo. I don't know what the Jamaican sitting beside you is talking about."
Why, man, I tell you.
Tell him again. Listen.
You want me to call you back to the front of the class again?
Listen, at Jubilee Hospital, me born
Let me
in
ask you a question.
Kingston, Jamaica, a country.
Let me
come
ask you a
from.
question. Let me ask you a question.
Alright.
Where is Jubilee Hospital
It's
in Kingston?
in Kingston.
What street?
I don't know.
Exactly. Eh? You don't even know where the front entrance is.
It
to
doesn't
Jubilee.
matter. I was born. I am from the big city,
That
and you are from the country.
You were
It's a
told
country
you were
man.
told that you're born at Jubilee.
But it's fact.
You probably were just born. You're born at home. You probably just went
No.
to Jubilee for
No.
pre-visits
I
or
was born in
post-visits.
Jubilee Hospital. Thank you very much. And you
Really?
are a country boy. Montego Bay is the country. Do you guys agree?
No,
Uncle
Montego
Berry
Bay is the second city. It's
Uncle
not,
Berry.
It's not country.
Montego Bay no country.
No, it's not country. Oh, the only people that call Montego Bay a country are people that are from Kingston. They figure that everywhere
you.
else outside of Kingston is country.
Country.
But it's not true. We're about
Caleb
ready to
is
get.
here.
We're about ready to get a third city in Jamaica. St. Elizabeth is supposed to establish itself as a third city. So what are you going to say then? Everywhere else is country?
Kaylin is here.
Come on, welcome,
Kaylin
Kaylin,
crew.
wagwan.
Now Kaylin says
we had
that
debate.
that's how she reached her first 100K from long form videos. We also got Buxton Williams here.
Wagwan, Buxton, I'm glad you can
saying,
make it. Big up
blessings
yourself.
to you both and to all the supporters and subscribers. I missed the Infama window.
Yes, man. But guess what? We almost, I know you're just joining us late, but we almost had an Informer window episode because we're sitting here setting up for the show, which, and we look outside and
Somebody almost dropped on
Man,
the
nearly
ice.
dropped.
Miss say,
and
if I could get the
my
camera, I'm
goodness,
sorry. I would have to laugh.
That would have been epic. That would have been epic. He would have just dropped on the sidewalk. But the beauty of it is he would have dropped on the sidewalk in front of the neighbor house. Not in front of my house.
Yes.
Because my walkway, my sidewalk is shoveled. The neighbors tend not to shovel
See,
theirs,
passionately intrigued art says I make quite a few evergreen videos.
Evergreens
and guys,
are good.
please,
They're good.
please, I would love for you guys to connect with each other. Connect with each other because we're all small YouTubers and it would be great if we just grow our community and support each other. And that's the way that we're all going to grow.
Okay.
Now, Bluebird says, wait. Are you guys thinking of special fireplace themed stream or decorated tree streams? That's what Bluebird's asking.
That is something that's in the consideration.
Well, I'm
We're
probably
doing
gonna
something
stream
like
when
that.
we put the tree up. Uncle Barry says the other main city in Jamaica.
Thank
which
you,
is
Uncle
Montego.
Barry.
It's still country,
Uncle Barry.
Uncle Barry.
I thank you very much for the support because this Kingstonian feel like I say Kingston is the only city in Jamaica. Well, we beg to differ because we all know that tourism is a huge part of Jamaica's economy, adds a lot to the GDP, I might add. So the need figure with props.
Ratted.
Okay? Need figure with props.
Raw in Toronto says that we should go sledding together and make a video just you two. And you know what?
That might be fun.
I used to go sledding
That might be
when
fun.
I was younger. All the time. Used to go sledding all the time.
Used to have the little magic carpet, little blue carpet.
Yeah.
Used to buy those.
Downtown Toronto, around Spadina there, Bathurst and St. Clair area. There's some hills there in the back, kind of close to Casa Loma. Ooh, my brother and I used to stay out there for hours going. That's rite of passage for Canadian kids. But this day and age to go sledding, raw in Toronto, and what are you trying to do? Make me break a hip at this big age? Welcome in Pastor Nash from Real Talk. She says, good afternoon, everybody. Everybody give Pastor Nash from Real Talk
Welcome,
a big
Pastor
up.
Nash.
Guys, you guys have to watch Real Talk.
Yes,
Sometimes
Real Talk.
I share her in my community page. Pastor Nash from Real Talk is a real down-to-earth pastor. She talk the things. She doesn't sugarcoat it. She talks the things.
Well,
thank you so much for being here.
I'd like to take this time to welcome Ginta Smith. Yes, Big Ginta Smith, my sister-in-law.
Okay.
Welcome to the... Hey, Ginta, I had a conversation earlier. If you had joined us earlier, I want to bring you up to speed on this, where I was talking about the CONCACAF FIFA Women's World Cup that's supposed to be next year.
Oh, no.
Where,
we're being invaded.
The Jamaica Reggae Girls playing Dominica, and they lost by 18-0.
Yes.
And I thought, wow, they shouldn't be sending a team if they, Like that's a little. I don't like that. That's very one-sided and very hard to watch. So
Yeah.
I just want to throw that out there. Speak to your sporting minister.
Oh God. Now
Tell them not to do that again.
Pinky AFM says, make sure that you have insurance if you're out there sledding. And he's laughing at us.
Absolutely.
That's our son. He wants to make sure that we have good insurance.
And
not
not only good insurance, guys, I want to give you a little advice as well.
What is up,
Look at this. We're getting all these noisemakers.
This noise.
What is up, guys? Welcome to Nino and Lo at 4:30.
No, 3:30.
Oh, early.
Get your
today.
early.
Get your facts together.
3:30.
Pastor Nash is saying she's at work, so she's just dropping in and jumping
Hey,
out.
we appreciate you stopping by,
Thank
Pastor
you
Nash.
so much. That's the pastor
Big
with
up,
the
big up.
real
Yeah,
talk.
man. It's a good show. She has a really good show. If you guys get a chance, check that show out.
I love it. She talks the
show
thing
out.
and calls out all the hypocrites within the religious space. Oh yeah, I love it. Love
We
it.
appreciate that.
So all this
Let me
noise
see.
in the background, they just came in from a birthday party, guys. So yeah, they've come in here with all their noise. But yeah, Ginta, you guys got creamed.
You killed. Yeah, you know what, Ginta, you're absolutely right in saying that Jamaica killed Dominica, but I didn't really like that though. I wish the game was closer, and I wonder a lot of times when these countries decide to put a team out there. I mean, if they're not up to stuff and they can't measure up, it's no point. You might as well just bow out and try again. Maybe it has something to do with funding as well.
Yes.
Maybe they get some kind of funding where they can add those funding to developing their program for the next World Cup round, the next qualifier. I hope that's what the case is.
Yes, the chat is saying hello to you.
Oh, we don't need. What is up, guys?
Ginta says they needed her clearly.
Well, there you go, Ginta.
And Bluebird says that they hadn't been sledding in years and years. Actually, I would go sledding.
I was going to quickly mention to you guys, though, that speaking about going sledding, one of the things that people have ignored over the years when they're traveling is the thought of getting travel insurance. Travel insurance to protect your protect your health while you're away. I think that's one of the things that I've realized recently how important that is.
Yes.
Right? That even if you don't use the insurance, it's an amazing security blanket to know that you have it in the event that you might need it. You're better off having it and not use it than not have it and need to use it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to strongly recommend that, you're going anywhere, traveling anywhere this winter season, make sure that you spend the time and purchase or at least research travel insurance.
Now, Ginta says they needed her clearly. And Bluebird says, yes, they like to, he or she, I can't remember if we established if Bluebird is male or female, but they say that they like to watch a challenging game. So they're agreeing with you. They don't like to watch a game where one side gets creamed.
No. I want to see competition.
Yeah.
So in doing so, we are looking forward to hosting the World Cup next summer.
Which means our city's going to be bombarded with soccer.
Yeah.
Soccer fans are the most rowdy fans.
Well, they can be.
Especially if a big team, like one of the big European teams are winning, their fans, they don't play.
Yeah,
so
they're very dedicated to the sport.
I'm not looking forward to that, considering I work
sport.
in the downtown space. Zuri, can you come here for a second? Let's see if she'll do it for us. Come here. Uh-oh.
What happened?
Come here.
What happened?
Come. I want you to talk
Come
to the
over
live
here.
stream. Ooh. All right. Where did you go?
Birthday party.
Did you have fun?
Say hello to everybody. Oh boy.
Is she getting heavy or what?
Say hello to everybody.
Can you do me a favor, honey? Can you recite that thing for me that you did? Can you do that for me? John
3 verse 16.
16 to 17.
Can you say it for everybody?
I'll hold this for you.
You
No,
don't want to say
you're
it?
not in the mood to say it?
Oh, come. You
No?
shy to say it? You're shy? Okay.
Don't forget, guys, all you got to do is go to the Nino and Lo channel and check out our shorts. You will see her on there doing it, as she does it so well. She's just being a little shy right now.
Say it with confidence.
She
Okay,
said it
go
with
about your business.
confidence. Did you do it with confidence? You did?
Yeah, Pinky's saying that reggae girls are up.
But I
Nobius
was
is
saying-
thanking Real Talk for showing up.
I was saying earlier that I much prefer to watch Women's World Cup soccer than the men. I mean, the men's excited, and I expect it to be exciting, but I think a lot of people underestimate the women. These professional women are truly professional. They're good. They're good.
Now, passionately intrigued Art says, Lo, I've got to jump in the bushes and watch you from the big screen. She needs to edit some videos.
All
Listen,
right.
I do that
Anyway
too.
you watch, just
all
watch.
the time. I do that all the time.
Passionate-
Sometimes I have my devices. I have 3 or 4 videos going on because
Passionately
we have
intrigued
such
Arts.
a big community now,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to give everybody a watch. So
we're
we
encouraging you to do
appreciate
it
you for
any
being
way
here.
you can watch it, as long as you're watching. And as I said earlier, call your uncle, your brother, your sister, your niece, your nephew, even your in-laws that you don't like. Just give them a call and tell them no.
She watched
Tune
the
into Nino
elephant
and Lo.
ears videos, and she's watched the elephant ears video for some help. You know what? That ideal really
that's
works.
for the
Edos,
plants,
yes.
the Edos.
Oh my goodness. Well, okay. Well,
You mean buying the Edos and
Yeah, and
yeah,
then-
that was a great idea. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
because
a
it's
fantastic
the
idea.
same. It's the same family of plant. So, all
Fantastic
right.
idea.
Well, thanks for joining us, and you just slip back into the bushes. But guys, it's very difficult. The more you grow, I mean, when you're a YouTube, small YouTube channel, and you keep gaining followers, and then you follow them back, and of course you want to support everybody, but it's almost impossible. You can only watch. You only have
You
so
can only
much
watch.
time.
Yeah, you can only watch so many
So
videos
I
and so many
watch
networks.
3 and 4. I have every device. I'm watching something, and sometimes I'm just in the bushes and I'm editing because I do my best editing in the middle of the night. I was up last night watching a few people actually. I was in a few lives in the late night, and you have to understand there's the time difference. So when it's night here, and it might be afternoon or evening somewhere else, so you can jump into lives at any time of the day or night, really, right? You'd be surprised when it's nighttime here how many people are on that we follow. So I totally get it, my dear. You go and do your editing, because that editing is no joke.
I find at times as well. I was watching Tropical Nomad TV a couple mornings ago, and as soon as I got on his channel, he said, "Oh, you're back." And I said, "You're back. I'm just getting on." Not realizing that Lo's been watching Tropical Nomad earlier, and
From work.
She kind of tapped
I was
out
on
for a
break.
bit, and as she tapped out, I chimed in. So he assumed that it was the same person. So that was kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's funny. Whenever you guys see us in your live stream, we try our best
To let you know which one of us.
know which
Yeah.
one of us it is that's there, because a lot of people assume that it's Nino because his name comes first, like Nino and Lo. And I always try my best to let you know that it's me that you're talking to, right? Tropical says editing is real stress, lots of work.
It is a lot of work.
And
It is a
I
lot
do
of
all
work.
of our editing, and I'm not, any great editor. Everything that I
pretty
know,
good, though.
I taught
You do a good
myself
job.
by
You do a good
researching, because
job.
I'm a researcher at heart, right? So I research and watch videos, teach myself, and you get better as time goes on. All our thumbnails, I do myself, the shorts, everything. I'm trying to teach this one to try to lessen my workload, but
Listen,
he's a bit of a rotary
I'm
phone.
an old elephant. I don't want to learn new
sometimes-
tricks. I have no interest
Sometimes
in
it's
learning new
more
tricks.
trouble trying to teach him than I can just do it myself.
I
But
don't want to learn new tricks. You got your thing, you do your thing, I'll do mine.
yes. But yes, editing can be a beast, but if you're in these YouTube streets, guys, it's a necessary thing. It's a definite necessary thing. Like, you can film for days, and sometimes I'll have 3 or 4 different videos queued up. I just have to edit. I just got to edit. Nobius is laughing because I called you a rotary phone.
Well, you know what? I am truly the consummate rotary phone, guys. I am a rotary phone. I will admit that. But at the end of the day,
Bluebird
we all
says
have
that we
our
make
roles.
his weekend, and it's with this nice hour of convo and sharing.
Thank you so much.
And some
That
of
is our pleasure.
I as I'm reconnecting with a lot of our people that we started out with, a lot of them haven't posted a video in a year, 2 years.
Yeah.
So it's
Either
not
they're
easy.
falling off the
it's
grid,
not
or they're
easy
just busy lives.
to keep up the demands of YouTube. It's not an easy thing. It's a lot of work, guys. It's really a lot of work. And I noticed that a lot of people don't necessarily do a long form video because of that editing. If they just do a live, there's no editing
And
to do.
there are a lot of people out there that are just doing shorts.
Yeah.
They're just going by way of shorts. They're not doing long form videos.
And you can do
anymore.
that. You can do that.
I got to tell you though, one of the things that I really miss is doing a lot of our cooking videos and doing the instructional portion of it, because I like the idea of actually teaching how to do things and how to cook and how to blend flavors and I'm very thorough when it comes to that.
He's very instructionally based, meaning that he's teaching, and sometimes from behind the camera you'll hear my voice kind of correct him and say, what's that, or explain that, because we don't know what he's talking about. For instance, he'll be making something and he'll say, oh, the mirepoix. It's like, what are you talking about?
I would explain what that means. I wouldn't just
I'm just using that as an example, right? Like he'll say something, but us that aren't in that cooking space, that are just beginners, we don't know what he's talking about.
And what gives me a tremendous amount of pleasure though is to have someone come back and say, look, I tried your recipe.
Yes.
You walked me through step by step, and the end result was absolutely phenomenal. That's the pleasure I get out of that.
And with me, like, I'm not a master gardener or anything. I just started from a blank space. I started with a brand new garden because we took it all down to nothing, and we had to build it back up. And I thought, you know what? Maybe
with the
other
help
people,
of Linda.
yes, maybe there's other people that are in the same boat as me, and they don't know much about gardening, and we can just kind of learn together. That's how I kind of started. And the more that I learned and I got to know people right here on YouTube, other gardeners, learned so much from them. And here we are learning from each other. This YouTube is a great thing. Now, Kaylin Cruz says that she loves my thumbnails. Thank you, Kaylin.
She creates them all. She's done a great job.
I don't know where I get the ideals from, but I have such a creative mind when it comes to that, where it comes to like what I want to put out there in form of a thumbnail. And I know that a lot of these YouTube experts say that you should have branded thumbnails, meaning that you should have the same basic concept of the artwork, so that when somebody sees that thumbnail, they know that it belongs to your channel. I tried that. Doesn't work for us. It's just whatever comes to my mind is my thumbnail.
Because I mean, the thing is, there's so many different things. Like even when we're doing our lives, it could be a different thumbnail that is being placed there for that.
Yeah, I do enjoy that.
It's enjoyable though,
but it's a lot of work. Now Nobius is saying, letting Kaylin Crew know that we love her company. Now, Kaylin does a lot of product review on her channel, guys. So if you could jump onto her channel and give her a follow, I'm sure she would love that. Same with Tropical Nomad and Special K and Uncle Barry. Tropical Nomad says, well, I shot that CMOS video from September and kept postponing the editing until I finally got the motivation.
You found the right time to let it out. Because letting that out at the time was beautiful. When I watched that video, I was just like,
it's amazing.
Very nice video. Very lovely.
And when you edit, you need peace and quiet, because sometimes you need to hear the sound. You need to focus on what you're doing. In this house with the kids going, and sometimes I can't do it. I have to do it at night when everybody's asleep.
I'll get up and start getting ready for work, and she's been awake all night editing.
But I understand what you mean when you say that you've had that in your phone for that long. Now, Nobius is saying Nino's got the skills that pays the bills.
There you go. Skills that pays the bills. I like that.
Now, Special K says, are we talking about the American man, Nino? Yes, we don't know what he's talking about. We need Lo to talk more.
The American man?
I think she thinks that we're in the States. We're Canadians, honey bunny.
We fly the Maple Leaf. We run with the Maple Leaf.
The blue, I was going to say the blue. We are the red and the white. We are Canadian on this side of the YouTube streets.
And we love our American neighbors.
Oh, Nobius says that you need to make yourself a shirt that says Nino's cooking skills that pays the bills.
I like that.
And Special K says, yes, your channel is a brand. Yes, your channel is a brand. But, when we first started YouTube, and I knew nothing about YouTube, so I went in.
Now,
and
mind you,
I,
we do have a Nino and Lo logo.
we
Just
do,
don't
we
use it,
do,
but we do have one.
but a lot of these YouTube experts will tell you that you need to brand either the way you look, the colors you use. But when you're just starting out in YouTube, it takes a while for you
How's
to
the
know.
lighting? Should I get some light here?
No, the lighting right here is fine. If
how's
it's
the
dark,
lighting there,
if
guys?
it's dark
How's
in the
the lighting
background,
looking?
I think it's okay. But it takes you a while to even know how you want to brand yourself. So it's very difficult in the early days to just come out of the box swinging with all your brand, ideals in place. And even if they are in place, guys, you can always change them. Like nothing is written in stone.
Exactly.
Right? It's your channel. You can do
adjust
whatever
it as
you
you
want.
go along, and that really leads to part of the fun and excitement of having a channel. Is that it's your baby. You can do with it
All
what
this
you want.
business about you have to pick your
You
niche.
don't have to stay structured.
You have to niche down.
In actuality, one of the things, and I heard this early on, I was watching a show where the gentleman was talking about, finding their niche. And we decided a long time ago that our niche is going to be exactly what we make it.
Yeah.
We're going to keep the cooking portion and the gardening portion together. Mind you, we could have separated that, and then we can, adapt more to the algorithm, or the algorithm will adapt more to us. But we decided we're going to keep it this way because that is the brand.
That's the brand.
That's the brand.
It's Nino and Lo. It's whatever we decide to do, we are the brand. Right?
Precisely.
In the beginning, we were like, should we split the channel? Should we have a garden channel and then a cooking channel? And kept going back and forth. And we just kept pushing, and here we are, right? Now, Kaylin is just letting us know that she doesn't sell products. She just reviews products, right? She just reviews the products.
Now, let me ask you something, Kaylin. Do you get a lot of stuff being sent into you for review, or you just do a random? Are you affiliated with companies that will send products into you to get a?
We get a lot of people sending us. They want to partner this and partner that. I don't trust half of the emails that I get because
look how dark it got, babe. Let me just try.
I don't trust half the emails that I got because there's a lot of bad stuff in those YouTube streets. But they want you to review their products, but Now, Bluebird is telling you that the lighting is great, clean and clear. It hasn't flustered once. Yeah, all you're doing is illuminating the back, which is fine. Oh, Simone TV is here. Simone says, my 2 favorite blessings. Wagwan, Simone. Simone TV, you were up doing your anniversary live stream yesterday for hours.
Hey, Simone TV,
it was a
wagwan.
vibe, and it was so much fun. So she's here saying hello, hello. Now, Nobius Nightshade is saying that if I had a t-shirt, it would say green thumbs make caring hands. I like that.
That's interesting.
Nobius,
Wow,
I need to employ
Nubius,
you
yes.
to get my
our merchandise.
I think
we got
going.
a creative thinker here.
And speaking of that,
look who has
there was
entered.
an artist on Simone's channel. I need to get in touch with her. I really like her
Look
artwork.
who has entered the room.
Reds
the one and only
Room
Reds
is
Room
here.
TV. Welcome, Reds.
Reds is here with the drinks,
He's got
guys.
the drinks, guys. Pay
Reds
attention
is
now.
passing out the
Pay attention.
drinks.
So this is the time of the evening, guys, when you start getting tipsy, because Reds is serving the drinks, and Reds tend to have a bit of a heavy wrist when he's pouring those drinks.
Yeah,
so be careful.
he's a heavy hand.
Be careful.
Now, Reds says, Simone is saying, good evening, my bro, and blessings. And Kaylin says that no, she reviews the products that she uses on a daily basis.
Okay. Interesting.
And Special K is saying, me too. I don't trust the emails that she gets. All these people that want you to review, all these different things. I think a lot of them come from China, or they're just kind of spammy, and I just really don't trust them, guys. You got to be really careful. Really careful. But there is in one of your YouTube tabs, you can get to the Brand Connect. If you make sure that you turn on your Brand Connect. I know here in Canada, Reds, you know this too. At one point, we didn't have that option here. But if you open up and engage your Brand Connect, and different brands that if they're interested in working with you, they can contact you through YouTube. That's a lot better than trusting some of these people that just randomly send you
And
stuff.
guys, if you're sitting there really paying attention and notice that my cup has changed from blue to pink, that's because I'm starting to drink Lowe's tea because mine is out.
Face
I
me.
drank mine.
Now, Novia says, I agree. It's so hard to know who's fake and who's real with the collabs, right? He's saying that to Special K. Listen, wherever you are in your YouTube journey, it's not easy. You pour your heart and soul into your channel for some random spammy person to want to come and hijack.
Yeah, that's a shame, though.
You click on the wrong link, and sometimes you give them access where you don't want them to have access. Now, Special K says, I have one right now from Temu. Every day they contact me. You see that? And I mean, for all you know, it could be a legit thing because I see people reviewing and doing sponsored things with Temu, but there's so much spammy things with these little smaller products. You never know. You never know who to trust.
You click on the wrong thing just once, and that's all it takes.
No, I can't. And see, Special K is saying exactly.
And I tend not to trust too many people that try to message me online. And, I've actually experienced where I got a message from a bank, a well-established bank. And when I tried calling back the number, I realized that it was fake. And everything about it, including the background music, was telling me that it was the bank. That's the sound I'm always used to.
Listen,
that's the prompt I'm always used to.
Scammers out there have
they've
gotten
smarter.
Very, very smart.
Their
you gotta
game
be
is at a
careful.
top level, so you got to rise your game as well on the defense, because they will take you for a ride.
Now, Bluebird says, we noticed that you've been drinking her drink, but they didn't think that you were going to highlight it.
Well, I didn't want to make.
Listen, our audience
you guys don't miss anything, do you?
They don't miss our
I just want to make sure, and that was more of a confession than anything else, okay?
They don't miss a beat here, okay? So you can't expect to come here and be drinking my drink and nobody notices.
Well, I
Now,
had to.
Reds is the man who, if you guys aren't connected to Reds,
You gotta reach out to Reds Room TV.
You gotta
guys.
connect to Reds Room TV, because when you want to talk branding and merchandising and visual arts and getting stuff like that for your channel,
Reds has got it down.
even music,
It's got it down.
you got to talk to Reds. So if you haven't already connected, please connect to Reds. And Special K says, very smart. They come out harder and harder in these times. Let me tell you. And you know what? Now that I got this new phone, the funny thing is, now that I got these calls, it shows up on your display and it says it's likely spam.
I actually called her phone the other day. Now she's got a new device. You've got the 17 Pro Max.
I got the iPhone 17 Pro Max.
So she's got the latest game in town. So I called her the other day, and the message came on to say, leave a message and I'd see if I can reach this person for you. And it prompted her that I'm the one that's calling. So now she has a choice of whether she accept or decline.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
And I said, you are just, you're censoring your messages.
Because I was editing. I didn't want any
Holy
interruption.
smoke.
Now, Uncle Barry says it's Christmas season, so you got to look out for these scammers for sure.
Yes.
Now, I shouldn't say usually, but a couple years in a row, we did go downtown and do the food drive with the homeless close to Christmas.
We fed the homeless.
Yeah.
Go downtown with a big pot of soup and just bring a warmer down with a couple of tables. And I've had a few generous donors that have helped me out with the soup bowls and the lids and so on and so forth. And we'll go down and just
hand it out. You would be shocked, guys.
Feed the homeless. It's amazing.
The pot of soup is a huge cast iron pot. And it's that good Jamaican soup with the dumplings and the cock soup mix.
What?
And you want to see those homeless people come back for
they'll
2,
come back
3
for
bowls.
seconds and
thirds.
thirds.
Oh yeah. You can go through and check out that video. It's an oldie, but it's a goodie.
But I'll tell you though, it
repertoire.
is so appreciative.
Yes.
They so appreciate it, but it also gives us a tremendous amount of reward to be able to reach out to our community and help her or some of our less fortunate people.
we freeze our butt off, and I said, we need to do something in the warmer months because it's so difficult to go out there and stand up for so long.
It is hard.
But
It is
it's
hard.
necessary,
It is hard.
and we keep saying we've been procrastinating that we want to do it in a more formal way where we can kind of reach out to our community that we formed here in Toronto and have a day set aside where Nino and Lo just goes down and does their thing, because
yep.
it's one thing that we're good at is getting a community together and getting donations, even corporate sponsorship, to get them to donate what we need. So I don't think we have anything to worry about getting the things that we need. We just need time.
We just need time
to get it all into place.
And it's funny enough, as we have done this over the years, I've noticed a lot of people have reached out and have offered to volunteer their time to us to be able to help some of the less fortunate.
Yeah.
And it goes way back where years ago, around this time of year, I used to. I worked in a facility one time where we have a lot of seniors, and one of the things that they did is they had a knitting program.
Yes.
Where these women would knit like hats and scarves and I would take the kids and I would collect all these hats and scarves,
and then
I would take the kids and I would take them in certain parts where they have families living in shelters to ensure that the families had hats and scarves for the upcoming winter. So it's something we've been doing for quite some time, as well as our kids were getting older and growing up.
Yes.
They were always part of that. We always made them part of that because we wanted them to understand
what was out there.
What was out there, and there are people out there that are not as fortunate as them.
Yes.
To have. Look at this guy. That's the guy that digs up the grass.
Yeah, this is a guy that's out there driving a snowplow to make sure all the sidewalks are clear. But there's not that much snow out there.
And he digs
for
up
him
your
to
grass.
do that. And then he digs up the edge of our grass. He's a pain in the neck. But anyhow, now everyone's agreeing with Uncle Barry because Uncle Barry says it's Christmas. It's the Christmas season, so you got to look out for those scammers. Now, Nobius is also saying giving back helps us all to move forward.
Absolutely.
And Special K says, what? They live better than us right now. Listen, Special, there are some people out there that, of course, in this season, this giving season, that they take advantage of people's generosity. But honest to goodness, especially in our city here, there are a lot of families there. There might not be well, there's a lot of homeless.
Why is it? I don't understand why he's driving so fast though.
I don't know. Even the ones that they might not be homeless, but they're not very stable when it comes to their food. There's a lot of food insecurity out there. So they do need our help.
And we do have a housing crisis in the city.
Yes.
City of Toronto, at the moment, has a serious housing crisis because there are a lot of people out there that are truly homeless and they need the help.
Pastor Nash from Real Talk says, please be careful. People are out there stealing things.
Yes.
And Pastor Nash...
there was an experience with them last week.
Yes, on her show, she was talking about... it's a big story here. It's just a connection to Pastor Nash. Her brother and a bunch of people, I guess, an organization, or maybe it was just a grassroots, just a group of people that were gathering things to send to Jamaica for hurricane relief. Food, generators, clothing, tools, everything. They were collecting for the last couple weeks. They finally filled their shipping container that they were about to send it off that next morning. Well, the night before, somebody broke into their storage facility and cleaned everything out.
Imagine that.
Cleaned everything out.
Imagine that.
There's no suspects. The cameras, I don't know, this storage facility, I don't know what the cameras are showing. But I'm telling you, these men were on the news as the newscaster was interviewing them about
it's very emotional.
The story.
Very emotional.
And I tell you, I had to shed a tear. These are two grown men
and
getting choked up about all their hard work just
to think
gone.
that they put all that effort into it and it's for such a good cause, such a worthy cause. And some culprit will go there and steal all this stuff that they've had donated. That is quite shameful.
I think the corporate world should step up and try to help them to replace all those goods, because these guys were acting so selfishly.
Yeah.
These goods were destined for Jamaica for the hurricane relief, and somebody really, you can see where they broke the lock.
Broke the lock.
It was I don't know, but I hope that they'll get caught. I hope.
And
they'll
I don't.
get
And I
caught.
don't think that was random either. I don't think.
No,
that
I
was
think they
random.
must have
they've
been watching.
watched.
They must have been
That's
watching.
not random.
Now, Nobius is saying to special case, sometimes people can take advantage, but mostly they need help. Makes it harder for the real hungry to be seen. And I see them every time I work. There's a lot of programs that are in place. Some of the underprivileged population, they just don't trust, and there are a lot of
They don't trust the system.
They don't trust the
They
system.
apparently have had a lot of encampments in and around Toronto where
There's a
they're
lot
just
of
going
violence
through and
that happens there.
just stripping them down. But what I've heard from people that are homeless and have to reside in shelters is that they could be in a shelter with
Yes.
their belongings and they get stolen or they get assaulted, or so they have their issues as well in those shelters. They're trying to provide shelters, but there are issues that they need to iron out to ensure
Now,
safety.
Simone wants to know that she's there in the background, but she's listening, but she's still there. Thank you, my love.
I can see you, Simone. You're there.
She's in the bushes. She's peeking.
She's in the weeds, eh?
Now, Bluebird says it's hard to tell what's real, but when you're standing in front of a hungry person, it's hard to fake it.
Yes.
True.
Yes.
And Special K is saying that's so true. I can tell you some stories, she says, but I will leave that for another time. Boy, listen. In every aspect, there's somebody out there that's going to try to take advantage of your generosity, but you just have to trust that the good is going to outweigh the bad. And when you see, the same, and the funny thing is, there's a lot of homeless elderly people. You wouldn't think so, but there's a lot of elderly homeless people, and they come to the hospital and because there's nowhere for them to go. Not necessarily that they need medical attention, but there just isn't anywhere for them to go, and it's the most saddest thing.
And one of the things that we have to realize is that things have gotten so expensive,
Ridiculous.
up to and including finding a place to live.
Ridiculous.
Because if you look and you think that every little thing that is happening, like I'm going to throw this out there. For instance, this whole tariff thing that's going on with our friends south of the 44th parallel. We have to understand that in itself is affecting us, each one of us, every day.
Yeah.
Hence the reason why, if you used to pay $1.50 for a loaf of bread, now that loaf of bread is now $3. That's affecting you. It's affecting all of us because we need to buy that bread.
Yeah.
We need to buy that head of lettuce, and because of all this happenings, it's affecting everything that we do. So we're all involved, and some people may say that, I don't really care because I'm not affected. Well, you're only fooling yourself because we're all affected one way or another.
And I think one of the ways of combating some of all of this crazy price gouging and rent, it's coming back together as a unit, as a family. Like in this house, we have 3 different generations that live in, actually 4 when you count the little ones, right? So we got, my dad is here with us now, then we got us, then we got our kids, and then we got our grandkids, right? Generational living. Because what's the point of everyone being separated, each person in their own space, paying exorbitant amounts of rent when you just kind
And I think with
together.
being together, you also get that support from each other.
That's right.
There's support on all different levels. There's support where if this one here if she wants to go out for an appointment, she can leave the little one with the grandparents.
Yeah, I'm going to the gym tomorrow, so you guys can
Oh, here we go.
You hear
She's
that?
starting already. Here
You
we
hear
go.
that?
Here we
Well,
go.
what are you going to do? Say no on live?
And we can too.
Oh,
No.
I
Right?
The
finally,
subscribers are going to be like, no, that you guys just said. Preach what you guys say. Or
I
you know the saying.
finally got permission to
But do me a
start
favor, are you going
making
outside?
videos with the boy, guys. She finally gave me permission to start. This is
and this
our
is-
one and only grandson.
This is Papa. We call him Papa.
This is-
Hi, Papa.
Say
You
hi.
don't call him Papa.
Say hi.
You got a strong grip. Say hello.
This is
Grip.
Makai.
Look at the grip. Look at the grip. He's got a strong grip.
Okay, you hold Makai. I'll read.
Okay, let Granny do her thing.
Now, Novia says, she's talking to Special. He says, I hear you. I guess it depends on what you see as reality. Online influences or real people standing in front of you. Which is it? Which is it? Because these days, what's not real is turning into real, and what's fake is, what's fake is becoming the new norm, the new
What's
real.
what's the term you guys use? Cancel
Culture?
Cancel culture. Have you guys heard about cancel culture? Because I didn't know anything about. I mean, I've seen it happening. I just didn't know it had a proper name like cancel culture. And it's usually these people that have go off on a tangent and start belittling
Yes.
others and calling them outside of their name and so on and so forth, and they get called out online. Next thing you know,
Everyone's saying you're so adorable.
next thing you know, Monica's crying to say, "Oh, my boss just fired me." And that's because of your behavior, Monica. It's so there's all this nonsense that's going on. But
Just
apparently
know-
it's called cancel culture.
Just know that when you come on the internet and you act a fool, whether it's whatever platform you're on, the internet detectives will
They'll
find
find
you.
you. They'll find you.
We've seen
I
it
saw-
over and over and over.
I saw a lady-
People get doxxed, or they get found. They start to put send bad reviews to their jobs. Next thing you know, they get fired. It's just not worth it.
I saw a lady the other day, and after she had this little run-in with this, I'm not sure who was on the other side of the camera, and they said, "Well, go ahead and say what you just said." And I think she might have said something like, "Go back where you come from," or something to that effect. And her husband, now mind you, her husband turned
Kept
to her and
saying,
said,
"Be quiet."
No, he said to her, "I told you one day your mouth was going to get you in
Yes, I
trouble."
saw that.
And she said, "Yep." Almost acknowledging that, "Yeah, you did warn me." And
Yes.
see, lady, your
And she
mouth
got
just got you
fired.
in trouble.
Yes. Now, Special K, I guess she does a job where she says she gets called out from them, meaning homeless people, in her occupation as well. And she says night or day, it can be so emotional and
Yeah,
such
I
a
can
sensitive feeling to deal with when you
Yeah.
see elderly people that have nowhere to go. Now, everybody's
And
saying,
these are
he's so cute, he's
these
so
are-
adorable.
These are probably people that have worked their entire lives in
They
this
troll you.
country.
That's so true.
They have paid their dues, and for some strange reason now the government cannot help them
Yeah.
to where they need the help. You
Yeah.
know, so it's shameful though.
But we usually do some sort of give back at some point around this time of year. I don't think we're going to do the big soup pot cooking.
We'll find something. To
Just
do.
because it takes a little bit of planning to do that, and yeah, so we're probably still going to continue to volunteer with Global Medic to help
Look.
to pack up some of the things that they
Look,
have
look,
that
look.
they're shipping off
They
to
say you're so cute.
Jamaica to help with the relief efforts. It's still full steam ahead, guys. The initial recovery, I guess, is over. Now it's
Yeah.
just about maintaining people,
and
right?
rebuilding.
And
Maintaining
rebuilding.
and
It's a rebuilding phase.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they're still packing up stuff. They're still accepting donations. And like I said, if you go onto our video, I think it was a live video that we did where we
Mm-hmm.
were talking about the hurricane relief. In the description of that video, you'll find a lot of links about how you can donate and legitimate places that we found. I mean, you
And
just
one of
got to
the things-
figure out what you're comfortable with.
And one of the things that you can do as well, guys, is don't postpone or suspend or cancel your trip. If you had a trip planned to go to Jamaica for your vacation, do it. Just do it, because as long as the hotel is still open and they can accommodate, because that's one of
Yeah,
the ways
they
of
rely on our
yes,
tourism.
one of the ways of adding to the recovery effort is that these same people that work in these hotels, they need to have a
Yes.
job.
A
And if
lot
you
of
don't go,
unemployment
they will,
right
they
now.
will then be deemed redundant.
Yeah, even people that did not lose maybe their house entirely, they've definitely lost their job. So they have no means of
Even replacing the roof, getting
or
materials,
making maintaining an income, because a lot of places, they
closed.
got damaged.
Yep.
So
So it's been quite an adventure, and I think eventually they're gonna recover fully, right? But right now the challenge still continues, and they still need your help.
Yeah.
Still need your support, either directly or indirectly.
And like I said, it's probably a lot easier to try to partner with somebody that's already there, that you trust, that you can see that they're there and they're getting the goods to people. Or the Jamaican government does have an official link that you can donate to. Red Cross has a link that you can donate to. The city of Toronto here, every fire station has a bin where they're collecting for Hurricane Melissa relief. We have the Jamaican Canadian Association, as well as Global Medic.
Yeah, and I want to say a big shout out to Global Medic, to Rahul Singh and his associates.
Yes.
That you guys have done a tremendous job. Rahul, we've known Rahul for a long time. I think
Yeah.
we're on a professional level of work with Rahul.
Yes.
And that team, Global Medic, anywhere around the world that they have any kind of disaster or any kind of situation that's going to
Jermaine,
affect
come.
people and people's lives, Rahul and his team are always there.
Always on the ball.
In support from Air Canada, in Holland, there's stuff anywhere around the world that they want to go to
So
help.
guys,
To help the people that are in the disaster areas.
they're dressed the same today, purely by accident. But I just want us to all give a big shout out to my co-host from last week. He did a good job stepping in when Nino had to go to work. So he stayed with me as my co-host for over an hour and a half. And I just want to say big up and thank you. She doesn't want to say her recite her verse.
It's a singer.
She doesn't.
Just let her go. She doesn't want to be there. Just let her go.
So big up Tremaine. Tremaine and Nino here, both. What you guys sent each other a memo so you can dress alike.
Yeah, you didn't see the memo? I think
Now
you
Nobius
missed it.
is calling you both the Golden Boys.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, Zuri, behave.
Zuri.
So this is what the house is usually like, guys, but a lot more noisy because we have toys, we have kids, and I mean it's not always like this, but for the most part, when Jess visits with the other two, it's noisy. So you can't edit in this space.
Not too big, Jerry.
So Simone is bigging you up, Tremaine, bigging you up. And the funny thing is,
Thank you.
I think you guys all thought that Tremaine was a lot younger than he is. Because I was getting a lot of questions because we were talking about the Generation X and millennials and all of this stuff. So I think they were thinking that Tremaine was a millennial. Tremaine's not a millennial, guys.
Yes.
Are you? He is a millennial.
You're the
Very
millennial.
much
You're
so.
not the Generation X.
You're not the Gen X.
No.
I keep mixing it
Gen
up.
Z.
Yeah.
We're the Generation X. You're the
Gen Z.
millennial, and the younger one is the Gen Z.
Gen
Yeah.
Z.
Oh my God, I keep mixing it up. So they keep thinking they
then
think that
Generation
Tremaine
Alpha, and
is
then
in
Generation
his 20s.
Beta
I got a
or
few
something
questions
like
about
Yeah.
it.
When the hell did they come up with all these generation
No, did they really?
generation
It could've been
5 and
20,
generation
20 what?
6?
Hold on, like 20 what?
No, they thought that
Guys,
I was getting some numbers. They were guessing his age. They were thinking that you were 25. So guys,
25.
put a number in the chat.
Wow.
let us know how
Let
old
us
you
know
think
how
he is.
old you think Tremaine is.
Drop a number and we'll tell you who's the closest.
Yeah.
Zuri.
Kind of dope.
Zuri, we're on the live, please. Quiet down.
Now Bluebird is saying Cam's got the good lighting is on point. You just need to get the cooking pots out, Nino. You need to get the cooking pots out. Okay, guys. Okay, so Nobius is guessing 23.
23. Yeah,
Special
come on.
K is guessing 21.
21.
I thought he graduated high school.
Bluebird
We
says
got
26.
Bluebird at 26. Keep them coming, guys. How old do you
Okay,
think
and Ron
Tremaine
Toronto
is?
says he's 38.
Remember, it's our son, right? Our oldest. So Ron Toronto says 38.
Ron Toronto, the lies you tell. Where you get that number from?
Special K says everyone is 21.
There you go. As they call it, Forever 21.
Come on, do we have any more guesses? Any more guesses? And Uncle Barry is bigging up Simone TV, saying that she had an excellent show last night. It was so much
Simone
fun.
TV says 37.
37.
Maybe there's people in your chat
Yeah.
who were there when I told them that I used to watch Land Before a Time on Betamax. And it probably
Could
aged,
be.
Maybe.
It probably aged me.
Maybe. Do you want to tell them your age then?
No, I'll
You
tell
won't?
them the year I was born though.
Okay.
I was born in 86.
They can't see you. They can.
I was born in 86.
So
1986.
do the math. Do the math quickly.
So, Raw in Toronto and Simone TV are the
They're
closest.
the closest, yep.
Nobius at 23 and Bluebird at
Wow,
26 were
and
far.
Special K at 21. That's good.
But Special K says everyone's 21.
Yeah.
But you know what they say? Black don't crack. See, Kaylin said 35.
35?
Kaylin said
Kaylin wasn't
35.
far
35
off either.
Reasonable.
Yeah, that's reasonable. So Special K says, oh, so 2 years you get than me. So I guess you're 2 years older than she is. So we can be your parents, Special K.
There you go.
You see, that's the thing. When we started this, and our kids were like, where you two old people go and start your YouTube channel? So this is proof in the pudding. You can start your YouTube channel any age, anytime.
What are those two monsters doing up there?
I don't know. Your community
guys up
will
to?
find you. That's for sure.
I can break this balloon.
Bro.
Oh my goodness.
You're-
Guys, I want to tell you that and I say this all the time. I said when Zuri's here or Maliza's here is fantastic. When the two of them come together, they're like the two terror squad.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, they tear the place. And then here comes this one. Here comes this one. He's gonna be the next one to join the terror squad.
But we wouldn't have it any other way, would we?
Oh no, we love it.
Yeah.
Peace is young.
Now we're gonna figure out. Tonight we're gonna probably put up the tree. We have the tree behind here in a box, and I really want a new tree, guys, because putting all those pieces together. We have an old tree. I can't stand it. I want the tree that you just open up like an umbrella and it just pops open.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I need to encourage Nino to do some cooking tonight. Maybe whip up something.
What
Nino,
am I gonna cook tonight? I don't
special
have.
cases. Oh, thank you.
I don't have all my
Now,
ingredients.
Novia says he looks young in his face, but his hair makes him look a little older. Wow. Yes, Special K says you're 39. Ding, 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 ding.
Go to Granny.
Ding, ding,
Go
ding,
to
ding,
Granny.
ding.
Go to
My hair
Granny.
make me look older?
He said your face, the hair on your face.
Oh, my face.
Yeah, the
Uh-huh.
hair.
Hold
But
on,
you
hold
do.
on. Can I get close?
Okay.
You guys have good lighting right now.
No,
Turn
because
the light on.
the sun went out.
Can you see me?
You
Can
can.
see me?
I'll turn the light on so they can
He
see.
wants to show you all the gray hair he has there. So
You see me? You see me?
there we go. You see the gray hair? And guys, this boy for years has been telling us that he's caught up to us now, that we're on the same level because
yeah.
you know, after he reaches a certain age that we're all on the same level. Never. You're always going to be a pitney to us, right?
That's it. Pitney always.
Special K says you sound like mom. You sound like my mom, Mama Lo. She says the same thing. Every year she buys a new tree and it stresses me out. I need a new tree. I need a new tree.
We've had a tree for a while.
Santa, bring me a tree. It's so much stress putting the stupid tree together. I just want to open it like a little umbrella.
Special K is saying that young people has gray nowadays.
Yes.
You're absolutely right. And you know how they get those?
She says gray don't mean a thing.
Yeah, well, they can't take stress. They can't take no pressure.
None.
No
You look at
stress.
NBA highlights from like the 60s and 70s,
Here, Jess, you want to
and the
take
guys
it?
are like 22 years old playing basketball, but you look at their
Okay, Zuri, can
But
you
then
come
again-
here for a minute? I want to show
But then
you
again,
something.
when LeBron James came in the league, he looked like a 50-year-old man.
Zuri,
I couldn't believe LeBron was coming out of high school.
I want you to show your peanut butter. Come. I want to show you guys something. I think I'm responsible for this. No, come in the middle here, please. Don't come that way. Come through the middle here. Guys.
Don't just let her come around.
No, she's fine. Here. This little girl loves peanut butter.
And she will get a chair. She will
You see
climb
that?
up. She will climb up to
A
the cupboard.
spoon, and she'll eat the
She'll
peanut
climb
butter
up
like
to the
that.
cupboard and search
And
out
if
this
you
peanut
let
butter.
her, that's all she'll eat for the whole day. Why do you like peanut butter so much?
Because it's my favorite.
It's your favorite. Here you go. Take one more spoon and put it away, please.
Gotta save some for tomorrow.
Come here.
Wow.
We didn't talk to you yet.
Yo, bro.
Okay. This is Malia.
And she can spell her name. Can you spell your name for the
Spell your
camera?
name for
Spell your
everybody.
name.
M
E
E
L
L
I
I
A
A
H.
H.
Good job. High five.
And what does
Good
that
job.
spell?
Leah.
Malia.
Can you count from 1 to 10?
1, 2,
Look at the camera.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Yeah.
9,
Yeah.
10.
Can you say 11? 11?
11,
What else?
12,
Yeah?
14,
Yeah.
14,
Yeah.
15,
Look at the camera. 15. Yeah.
15,
Yeah.
16,
Yeah.
17,
18.
No, 17.
17. Okay.
18.
18, 19, 20.
Good job. Excellent job,
She's only
baby.
2 years old. Very
Excellent
good.
job.
Very
You
good.
can count to 20.
She's the smart one. There you go. But when they all get together, whoo,
Oh.
watch out.
They are terrorists.
Special K is saying, hello, princess.
All right.
That little voice. Okay, Gems from Jen. Gems from Jen is here. Hi, Gems from Jen.
Oh, hey, Gems.
Fellow Canadian,
Jen
welcome
from Jen.
in, welcome in. Everybody is so shocked at Malia. I made a video recently of Malia, a little video short of Malia spelling her name. So I would appreciate it, guys, if you went and watched that one for me as well.
And you'll also go back to the Nino and Lo, check out the shorts, guys. You'll see Zuri doing her,
Yes.
what do you call that?
I want you guys to
John-
see
John
Zuri
chapter-
doing her Bible verse.
That's really nice. Really
John
shocking.
chapter 3, verse 16 to
16
17. You have to watch her. The way that she says that Bible verse is amazing. And it's a short that I just put up today. But Gems from Jen is here. Say hello to Gems from Jen, everybody. I believe Gems is doing Vlogmas. So she's posting a little short every day. So if we can try to support her with that, because Vlogmas are not easy. Posting a video every day is not easy.
Now you're actually confusing this Jen with a different Jen. No. This is Jen from Windsor. Hey, Jen. Wagwan. That's our
I'm
niece.
so sorry.
Our niece Jen.
I'm so sorry.
Wagwan, Jen.
I'm so sorry. This
Big
is
up
the
yourself.
this is
This
the
is a
wrong
different
Jen.
Jen.
I thought it was the other Jen from Vancouver.
This is Jen from Jen.
Sorry, Jen. Sorry, Jen.
Wagwan, Jen. That was a funny
So
one.
Jen,
though, Jen.
I want you to go and watch the short that I put up today of Zuri saying her Bible verse.
Oh, you love that. I
Yes.
hope you check that out. Jen, you would
Jen,
love that.
Jen
That will
says
touch
she,
you.
Dea, it's your niece, she says. It's your niece. I'm so sorry. I thought you were one of our YouTube subscribers that lives in...
Oh, Jen just said she saw it and she loved it. Isn't that amazing?
Yes.
Oh, it is absolutely touching.
The way that she
Absolutely
says
touching.
it with such confidence and conviction. And this child, she'll tell you, it's Sunday, I need to go to church. She goes to church
Yes,
with her
yes.
other grandpa on Sundays. And if she misses, she's miserable.
Yep. And funny enough, I
Yes,
don't know if I
Simone,
told
you
you guys.
really, please, Simone, even if you pause this live and go watch
check
that
it out.
video, you'll be amazed.
And one of the things, Simone, when I watch that clip, one of the things that just comes back to me is and we're always telling Zuri that when you do something, no matter what you do it with confidence.
Yes.
And every time I watch that video, that's all I can see is this child just exuding all this confidence. You know, I just love it.
Just drop the link for the
Very,
video.
very-
Okay, I will drop the link for the video.
Drop the link. Yeah. There you go.
Sorry, I'm a bit of a rotary
Oh,
phone.
you're a rotary phone today, aren't you?
No, I just dropped it.
You did? Where?
It's in there. It's in the chat.
It's in the chat. Jess is saying it's in the chat. The link is in the chat. I don't see it.
Live.
Zuri, you gonna do it live for everybody?
Are you gonna do it? Okay, come.
You're a little bit scared.
sick?
Okay, you have to. Can we get a tissue? Your mouth is full of peanut butter.
Oh, Jess.
Where did you put it, Jess?
In the chat. No, I checked.
Oh, Simone TV is saying she watched it from her on the phone.
There, I
Wonderful.
just put it
Here's
again.
Wonderful, Simone. Thank you.
We can't see it.
I don't know.
Yeah, we don't see it anywhere there, Jess.
Okay,
Hold on. Maybe I'll put the link.
I don't know what I did. But I put it.
Oh, there you go. Oh,
Is it
Special
there?
K just put it.
Oh, there it is. There, yep.
It didn't come up, Jess. I don't know. Okay, so I'm pinning the link that Special K just put up. Are you gonna do it, Zuri? Can you press pause? Okay. You don't want to do it, or you want to do it?
You don't have to do
You
it,
don't
honey.
have to do it,
You
honey.
don't have to. It's okay.
So Special K, I pinned the link that Special K put so you guys can go watch it. Yeah, they're saying that they couldn't see it, Jess. They couldn't see it. I don't know why.
No.
Now Special K is saying that she's not in the mood.
That's okay.
Is there a reason why you don't have that on mute?
I'm putting it on mute right now. Wow, really? McFly? McFly? Hello, McFly?
Okay, let me test Special K's link, or do I have to put the link? Oh yeah, Special K's link works, guys. I just tested it. So the link is pinned to the top. Yes. Novia says it's working. It's working. I don't know why Jess's wasn't working.
Because Jess is a rotary phone.
Now
That's why.
Kaylin says she Oh, because she's not a moderator? She's not a moderator?
Ah, okay.
Oh, that's why. I'm so sorry, Jessica. You're not a moderator. Let's rectify that right now. There you go. Now your links will work. Kaylin's loving the little outfit that she wore in the short. Let me tell you, these kids are stylish these days. Stylish.
That's yucky now. It's yucky, baby. Ask your mom to do it.
Them
Okay.
stylish.
All right. Mo
Stylish.
is short for moderator. Okay.
All right, Mo.
Okay, I've rectified it. But the link is there now, guys. You got to watch that and see this kid in all her conviction tell you what the meaning of Christmas is and what it's all about. Amazing, amazing. Now, Ginta says a little Jessica, 100% she's a little Jessica. Wow. But yeah, we have to teach these kids, do it with confidence. Now,
That's
Zuri
it.
goes to a private Christian school, so she gets a lot more attention from the teachers, and they actually teach stuff related to Christmas and Christianity. Here in the public school, you don't get much of that. You can't say the Lord's Prayer anymore in school. It is what it is.
I don't even think do they do the national anthem in school?
I think they do
Guys,
the national
stop running around,
anthems,
please.
but they don't do the Lord's Prayer anymore.
I think that ended a long time ago, didn't it?
Yeah.
That is
But
something
yeah,
else.
we have to figure out what we're eating tonight because I'm hungry. We got to whip up something because ain't nobody got time to be cooking no long food. So, see, Special K is saying, oh, wow. Oh, wow, she must have just watched it. She must have just watched it. She is saying what she's saying.
Give me this. You're done.
And she's meaning what she's saying.
Yes. Now, Special K is saying it's so sad that they don't say the Lord's Prayer. Well, what they're saying is that they don't want to be one dimensional as far as the religions go because there's so many different religions and it's not fair.
But they've
that
always,
one is highlighted and one is
been a
not.
lot of different religion. But if you go to other parts of the world, you think they're going to change that to suit you? They're not going to do that.
They certainly
You know?
changed the whole curriculum. So
ridiculous.
now, either you get with the program or, you get out of Dodge and it's all about the private school.
Well,
Special K says, I'm talking about the prayer in school. Oh, yes, the prayer in school. It is kind of sad. And things change.
okay, guys, you're getting a little noisy now, little ladies.
Special K says, exactly, Nina. When you go to other countries, they're not changing their
They're
whole,
not changing
their whole
anything.
program for
They're not
you.
changing
But
anything.
we change our program here.
But I mean, all respect to other cultures, but
Uh-oh.
the day
Someone's getting a
the day
tantrum.
that you started to change the outfit of the
RCMPs.
the RCMP is the day you went wrong. And I knew it. I knew it was going to come back to bite us in there. You know what?
He's talking about our mounted police, and our mounted police are national, so they're more like a federal police.
Like the FBI.
Yeah, and they wear a specific red coat
Red
and a
crimson,
specific
yep.
type of a hat, and they've since changed that hat to adapt a turban.
Yeah.
Not since,
And
it's been
and
there
once
many years
once
ago.
they did that,
And yeah,
I knew it was gonna come
so
back to bite
that
you
kind
at
of
some point.
changed the look of, that Canadian.
it changed the
Icon.
whole landscape because at the
Yeah.
end of the day, if you want to be part of that you're never going to see the U.S. change their military outfit to adapt to that. It will never happen.
Yeah.
If you want to be a part of it, this is the uniform.
Yeah, so it's
Period.
almost like if you are a Rastafarian bongo natty with your dreads all the
Okay,
way
you think
down to
they're
the
gonna honor
floor,
that?
and you want to be a mounted police,
Great.
and you know that you have to wear a special hat as a headgear, are they going to allow you to wear your head tie?
They'll tell you to go fly a kite.
Well,
They made an exception for it.
basically that's what
Okay.
they've done. So now Simone says, "Well done, my lovely girl." Simone is loving Zuri's Bible verse reading, and Special K is saying it's because we have to adapt to others and be respectful if we go to other cultures and places, which is so true. And Bluebird says it's tough when foundational things change. Especially when foundational things change. And we, in this country, it seems like everything has changed. Everything that you thought was fundamentally Canadian, although what is Canadian?
I mean, it's a mixture of everything.
a
However,
mixture of
there are
everything,
certain
but-
foundational things that we have in place that we should never alter for any reason.
That's right. That's right.
It is what it is. You want to be a part of it, this is what you have to do. You know, shit, but they've gone and changed it. Now it's all hell broke loose now.
Yes. Well, guys, I think we've come to that time where we're gonna wrap it up.
And
We're gonna-
it's been such a pleasure having you guys here, joining us for
Yes.
a couple of
and
hours, and we appreciate you.
always nice to have people in the chat engaging, bringing the conversation forward. And for all those in and out of the bushes, we always appreciate you joining us. Whether you spend a little time or a long
Yeah.
time, we appreciate each
Yeah.
and every one
minute
of
that you spend with us is greatly appreciated.
Yes, and as always, please connect with each other and, do all that fun stuff. Simone says, Shade, I watched so many times. She's just fascinated
Well,
with Zuri.
Simone, I know exactly what you're
I
saying.
watched it
because
so many times too. The first time she did it.
But here's the thing, Simone. In me watching it, I couldn't help but tear jerk a few times because
Yeah.
I was so proud of her.
They're all
and,
proud of you,
you know,
Zuri. They watched your video where you said
It's
your
amazing.
verse.
It's amazing.
They're saying that you did
A young
amazing.
child, like what's that saying? We shall be led by a child. Right? It's amazing. It's
Yes.
amazing that a young child like that
Special K, my Jamaican queen, Mama
present
Lo.
something of that magnitude that affects all of us.
Yes.
Right, Mama?
So I just want to thank you all for joining us and our crew, our girl crew here.
As the boy sits
And
in the back.
Nobius is trying to highlight that we have a new time now, 3:30 on Sundays. That's
Yes.
3:30 on
Okay, we'll go sit there,
Sundays.
honey.
That's our new time. So we want to thank everybody that jumped in. If you haven't already done so, make sure you give us a thumbs up.
And don't
watch
forget,
a video
guys,
or two.
Don't forget, somehow during the week, just tell a friend about Nino and Lo. Tell a family member about Nino and Lo. I'd love to see you bring out a friend next week
Yes.
at our show, and we can just keep growing the numbers.
Now, Special K says that you were amazing, Zuri Princess. You
Oh,
were
look, they're
amazing.
saying-
And
look,
Simone
look, they're all
says,
saying you're amazing, baby.
Simone says it touches differently because that was the first Bible verse that she learned as a child.
Wow, that's
And it
amazing.
has stuck with her until
That's
today.
amazing.
Well done, well done. And they're saying great stream. Well, thank you so much, guys. And I think on that note,
What's on the menus?
I'm out. Bye, guys. See you next week. Take care.